New moderator. Come to the level of trust, Mark. Don't take stuff away that you know I want to see. That's the trust part of it. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I expect there to be a lot more people here in the very near future. And as I've learned from TikTok on these platforms is that I can get community guideline violations just for people saying stuff that, which is really wrong. A creator should never be able to get in trouble. They make you review the this is how they get you on TikTok is if there's like a key word in the comments or something, they'll make it to where, like, say it's my account, my video, and somebody comments something that they find offensive or whatever. It makes me click it, like, review comment, and then once I click it, it's like I'm consenting to what they said then. So now I can be held responsible for that if I don't take the time to delete it. Isn't that crazy? I don't agree with most of the comments on my videos on TikTok. If I deleted all the ones that I thought were offensive or I disagreed with, I wouldn't leave any of them. I'm going to take part in a tobacco product, so that's why I'll be standing like half in and out the screen. I'm going to try to let this run for a minute. And I broke the bottom of my phone, so I can't really see the bottom of the chat. I gotta guess the last couple words. I could see your new one. This is wish some of the cool people from back, and then I can't see anything else until the next line where it says their way to this channel. Guessing you're talking about, oh shit, my bad. Maybe half in and out the screen. Pam says there's 8 people here. Somebody give me a thumbs up. If not, I'm not gonna cry about it, but make me feel a lot better. Ten people. So see, Mark, once you sent the newest chat, then it moved that one up. Now I can read that one, but I can't read the newest one. So I'm always going to be one chat behind. Get to turn it sideways. It says something's locked. I'm going to have to go to the settings to figure that out. Yeah, but who are the cool people from back in the day? Everybody is Everybody's still around. They're just, I mean, I'm not saying that we're not cool people. No, I don't think anybody's any more or less cool than me, but a bunch of internet knuckleheads trying to figure out reality all from their own perspective, their own walk of life. I always thought it was like a big puzzle, you know what I mean? And unless everybody could put their perceptions into words correctly to make their piece to form with the next one and the next one and the next one, it would never fully be seen. I always thought that. It says there's 13 people here, but I don't believe that. I think it's me and Mark still didn't give me a thumbs up, let alone the other 12. I don't ever have 13 people in a stream on YouTube, though. And by the looks of the chat and the thumbs up, I would say I don't have 13 people in here right now. I would say that that was just a number code being given to me. I would say it's me, Mark, and probably 2 other humans. Thank you for the thumbs up. Probably 2 other humans that don't count even as the 13. Hey, now we're 111. I'm about to make videos remodeling my Pap's truck because I'm learning how to do it. Working at an auto body shop now, not making much money like by the hour or anything, but I'm learning how it goes. I'm learning how to do it, which is like a big plus for me. These are good kids behind me. I don't want to like make a deal like looking back at them and stuff and make them uncomfortable. They know it's safe. Yeah. Those are the not fitting in. I know a lot of the kids around here. Between I have 2 teenagers, and then I ride a bike everywhere all over town. So I'm like, plus, I mean, I have a 7-year-old, a second grader too. So they see me as kind of like an old head, even though I don't see me that way, and I don't think most people see me that way. But I even know the politics within these like kids in my city now and stuff, kind of like the groups. That group, they're just like, you know what I mean? Preferring not to see one of the other groups outside, pretty much. I feel bad for them ones. I know every school has them, every age group has the different groups and stuff, but they definitely are not looking to bother anybody and more concerned with getting bothered than anything else. Those are the kids that get bullied. Is Steve in here? She said, "What's up, SJB?" I only see you, Mark. I didn't click the all comment thing. How do I do that again? And I can't because my screen broken. You say we a bit more lucid today, Robin. I can't read the front of it. I feel things may go sideways following this election. I just blazed it up a minute ago and jumped on and caught you live. I'm going to stay live for a minute. I'm sharing the charger with my son right now because I broke the other charger and now we're sharing this one. So the charger is the only thing that might become an issue. But I'm going to let this run probably till 6, 7 o'clock. As long as I can keep my phone on. It's on 27 now, but I'm going to have to give it to him before my phone's probably much above 30, 32, 33. My age, 33. But then I'm going to try to just juggle it back and forth. We're going to take this inside and I'm gonna blaze up myself right off camera though. Nah, I don't think SJD and Robin are here. I mean, it says 6 people are here, so they might be here, if that's right. But it said 13 people a minute ago, Mark, and you're the only one that's talked to me, so. I got 2 thumbs up now, so thank you, both of you, for that. I really do appreciate it, because I expect to be talking to more people in the very near future. And I know that that's a part of it, and I need to start mentioning that and stuff, because I've watched and I've studied all this stuff. And just because you don't see me doing it, it's honestly just a stomaching factor. I never felt like I should have to. But it all is a game. Yeah. I don't put too much, merit into it, though, really. I don't really believe there's that many people here right now. Ten people. I doubt it. I doubt 6 too. If you're here, if you're a real person and you are here and you're one of those 6 and it is not just me, Mark, and a fake number, please say something. You can just like type a blank message, a period, a comma, a question mark, any symbol you choose. Just show you are not a robot. Show you are not a robot right now. I got the CAPTCHA. The CAPTCHA's going on. Let me see. Put something use your hand and put a symbol into the chat if you're not a robot. If there's actually 7 people here, I shouldn't only have comments from Mark. Well, I heard some people are just into watching. That's all they can do. They're just into watching. They don't partake in any way. In order for you to comment into my chat, you're almost drawing yourself into that baseline reality. Because then I'll conversate with you and I'm in it. Talk about shit after the election. This shit takes forever. It takes forever. I've been having back problems, Mark. I went to Washington the other day. I just showed that. You can't show the tobacco product lit, or it will take it to 0. TikTok sends a message. If you smoke a cigarette on a TikTok live, they will shut you down and tell you what they're doing. They will say, we will not let anyone see your live for the next 30 minutes until you do not partake in that tobacco product on camera for the next 30 minutes. You won't get anybody to see this. And they will. They'll stop for it. Even if somebody is sitting next to you with another phone and searches up your channel, they won't be able to see that you're live still, because it's blocked because of the cigarette. That's how it really works. It works like that on YouTube too. They just don't send the message to tell you that they're doing it, but they do it as soon as it's on the camera. So keep that in mind. It don't go straight. They don't put the message up and plummet to 0 on YouTube, but they take everything away. No, you got to send another message Overwatch so it'll pop that one up. I can see, have you watched any of Robin's recent, and then I can't read anything until it says Madness question mark. My screen is broken in like a snake shape. I'm not kidding, but I can only read part of the bottom chat at all times. So the bottom one, I'm like not seeing all of it. But no, I have not watched any of Robin's videos. It was nothing against Robin. I have not watched any of them, though, not even like a minute. It's nothing against him. I just haven't clicked on him or anything. I don't have that in me right now. I don't. I wish the best for Robin. Mark, I mean that. I wish the best for him. I really do. but I have nothing to say or do or help. I actually sent Robin a text message a few days ago. It was an invitation that he denied, so there's nothing I could do with it. I can't sit and watch his content because I literally could not do that with the hours in the day. And people are like, well, you take this time and this time to rest and stuff. Like, I'm not going to just not astral project for listening to something that I know that I'm not getting the full story to. He's not saying what he's really thinking. He's just saying what he's comfortable saying. So all the parts that he leaves out is what makes it make sense to him and not to us. I've been to that about Robin. I just never wanted to pull his card, but he just doesn't say the truth all the way. He just says what he wants to say and shows what he wants to show, but he doesn't say what he's actually thinking ever. He never has. So anybody trying to understand him never will, because he's holding too much back. And that's just the truth. We don't have that problem over here on Justin Michael. We need to hold a little bit more back every once in a while, though, probably. Nuttiness. Well, it would appear that way. It's getting a little cold out here. Digvijay. I am from Washington, Pennsylvania, but I live in northern, like almost the very northern tip, not the northern tip, but almost the tip of the state of West Virginia. It comes up to like a point in between PA and Ohio, and I'm like almost right on the top of that point. But I'm from southeastern Pennsylvania, Washington, PA. I don't even watch a few minutes, but once again, I can't see the bottom of that. I see long and full of lunacy, but after a few minutes, I can't see what it says underneath of your, like, name thing. I'm just trying to make sure you understand what I can see and can't see. But no, I haven't watched any of Robin's videos, and it's nothing against Robin. It's really not. I don't intend to in the near future either. That being said, we're going to move inside, I think, here in a second, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's any ladies in the chat at the moment, welcome. If anybody here, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. What do I do for a living? Lawn care. I'm working at an auto body shop right now because of the season, but usually I cook in restaurants when it gets cold and the grass stops growing. But I do small tree removal, brush removal, lawn care. I'll weed whack big hillsides, whatever. Mahabran. I'm seeing the names pop up. I've been listening to try to teach myself, you know, if you go on YouTube and you type in like Arabic for beginners or something like that, you'll see they'll be like everything you need to know, the basics of Arabic in 30 minutes, and I just listen to it over and over again. I have a friend, Shali. What is green sage? What do you mean, Gloria? Yours? What, your plants? If you're talking about, like, just green sage, I could take you back to my son's patch right now. It's good. It's been frosted on a handful of times. Gloria Young is one of the names from the old days. Facts, Mark. I've been seeing Gloria since I first started coming on to YouTube. That's the truth. Never a bad memory. Never a negative memory or bad memory or anything like that with your name, Gloria. I can say that to be. I'm subscribed to you. I've actually clicked on Gloria's videos. I don't watch them. I'll be honest with you. I don't watch anybody's videos right now. Gloria, I am subscribed to you. I at least see your titles a lot of times on my subscription list and stuff, and I know you've been here the whole time. Mark's right about that. You've been here the whole time. Chime in, folks. Don't be shy. Everyone is welcome. I'm not even like, this is no agenda here. I don't have my notebook with like a title thing that I want to do. I'm just trying to be more accountable on the tube and really want to show up and do this every day for at least a couple weeks and see what happens. Like, kind of just put myself in front of the camera live, and I mean, I'll answer anything. Ron Haskell, I remember that name, and I don't remember why. I know that name for some. Oh, that's the guy that was coming at. He was attacking SJD. Hey, Gloria, I don't know what to tell you about that. You know what I mean? Because I've never been in person with any of these people, but I could tell you one thing, that I've seen some things that I didn't believe were, I seen some attacks on SGD that I think were fraudulent and that were centered around the fact of discrediting and had more to do with gematria than anything. So you got to really look into this stuff. I'm not saying that gentleman's not telling the truth. I don't know him. I don't want to false accuse him, but I can say I've seen evidence of false accusations towards SJD. Yeah, it's chilly here. It's been warm for a few days. I'm chilly right now. I'm about to go in I don't have nothing to do that. There goes my partner right here. I'm coming right back to grab the phone. No, may he rest in peace. I didn't know that he died. I do remember his name now, and I remember a little bit of the video that he had made. It is cold out here. I'm going to stay out for another minute, so we're going to cover my neck. Protect your neck. It's not cold, but I'm more of a hot summertime kind of fella. I'll do better at making money in the summertime. I'd do better moving my physical vessel when it's like, I'd rather be sweating than shivering. See, that's that stuff I'm talking about, Mark. Why you even got the wrench? Don't say that in here. That's the shit I mean to get out of here. For me, not. Those are the whole that whole topic is the whole reason why I've gotten every single YouTube strike that I've gotten in like the last year is because of that topic. You're not obviously that's the problem of what like, but I'm telling you right now, I could prove it with donating this channel to the Guidelines Fund. If I started saying anything right now, I'm going to get it. A community, like, with 3 views, they'll take my whole channel away again. It doesn't matter if anybody's seeing it or anything. There's people's like, you got 3 views on your video and you think YouTube's worried about you talking about that? Well, yeah, because I've actually screen recorded all of the guidelines and all the suspensions and everything and then uploaded those. They really do it. Don't talk about that, Mark, please. I just want to stay here right now at this point where we're in some kind of system where we're not free. Like, I'm not pretending like it's not what needs to be talked about, but because it ain't over. You know it ain't over. Please, Mark. You leave it alone today. Do I believe religion? Which one? Yeah, just leave it alone. I don't even want to test it out. Let me tell you, Mark. Keywords every time I've gotten in trouble on here in the last year has been one time it was some kind of hate speech thing. But all the other times it was medical misinformation. And that's why. And I was saying obvious stuff. I was saying stuff that Joe Rogan says. So I think it's easier for them to wipe off the little ones that nobody's watching and harder for them to do it with the bigger ones. I gotta contact the FBI, guys. Ain't that crazy? I do gotta contact them about this. There's this whole entire business going on with these text messages being sent out since they're trying to make it look like Trump supporters are racist and stuff like that, but I don't think that that's what it is. And I don't think that the Trump supporters are the ones who are actually sending out text messages. But my oldest child is a 14-year-old black girl in a West Virginia high school who got a text message saying that she was being picked up at a certain time or whatever to be a slave and to be a part of it. And I wonder if I could put a green screen up on here. Can I do that? Does anybody know that? Because I'll show you the message. So I can't do that. See, on TikTok, I could just put something up on behind me. I could turn, like, the back of me to a green screen, like me moving. You'd still be able to see my outline, but then I could put one of my own, like, images out of my gallery up. Either way, it's like the FBI and the justice system are investigating it or something like that, and it's already being played out that they're trying to be like, oh, Trump supporters are just terrorizing black people as soon as the election. But, you know, that sounds more like something from the other way to me then, because everybody who supports Trump is happy right now. Stupid happy with their guards down, like dummies. Showed at that time. New York is full. America is. I can't see the bottom of it. "30-second pause." So Mark, or any of my friends in here who want to know about religion, what do you want to talk about? You gotta be more specific about religion. It's an institution. It covers the entire earth. You want to talk about Allah? You want to talk about Jesus? You want to talk about Yahuwah or Yahweh? You want to talk about Jehovah? You want to talk about the jinn or the demons? You want to talk about the angels or the archangels? You want to talk about the spirits? You want to talk about the disembodied? You want to hear messianic realities? I don't think I would have been any more or less happy either way, buddy. I think the script goes on, regardless. Trump's personality fits me better if I wanted to be like at a unconscious level of it, of looking at how she sounds when she talks and gets questioned about simple things. I relate to Trump more. I'd send him in to talk to other world leaders before her too, especially ones with nukes. But I'd send me before him, so I wouldn't, man, because this shit don't seem right. This isn't too slick. Too easy. Something ain't right. When they all... Let me tell you, Mark, why something's about to happen. Because she wouldn't concede for a whole entire night, a morning, and an afternoon. A whole night, morning, and afternoon. The Electoral College was fully settled. There was no debate who the president-elect was. And then when she did concede, they all came out and said the same thing. The American people have spoken. President-elect Donald Trump will be assisted in the most peaceful transition ever. As soon as they all started doing that, late, almost, what, like 18, 20 hours late, I knew then something just got the play button pushed. They were like, all right, well, then, push the button. If you look at my backup channel, the most recent video on there is a short with over 7,000 views. And it says, And I don't remember how to quote it, because I'm not on that channel much, but on the Justin Michael channel, this is Just Michael, on the Justin Michael channel, the most recent video is a short, and it says Secret Service, morons, killers, or something like that, like with question marks on each thing, like, are the Secret Service morons, or are they killers, or like, I wish I remembered that title now. If anybody knows it, or he can look, well, because I can't look because I got the live stream going. I don't have another device to use. But on my backup channel, that's short. Trump should come here. He should come to West Virginia with me until January 20th. He'd be safer. All the Secret Service cannot come. Not unless they come one by one and spend a day with me. Yeah, but she didn't say that, though. But then when she did say it, Mark, she said it, like, perfectly. Like, we're going to help them, then the President-elect Trump, with this peaceful transition. And Biden said it, and everybody said it. They all came out and said it the same way. Like, real quoted, like, peaceful transition. The American people have spoke. President-elect Trump will be assisted in the most peaceful transition ever. They didn't say that, but they said it like that. Let's talk about truth, about Creator. Do they really exist? Well, when you say they as in a creator, you must mean the Elohim, which are the archangels or the angles of light that carry the densifying matter to become this our world, us and everything in it. So, yeah, they really exist. They even play like they're people sometimes. There was obviously a meeting, Mark, because she was so late on conceding that. When she did concede, they conceded perfectly. It's just suspicious to me. Oh, it's going to be the best peaceful transition ever, really? Because you just ordered another hit. I need another message to come up to read the newest one. I can't see the name. I can tell that's not Mark's thing, but it says sleeping, it will rain rocks. And then I can't read anything until it says law UC. Just so everybody knows that, because my screen is cracked. So when the next message in the chat comes up, I'll be able to read the one that says sleeping, it will rain rocks. And then the last three words are law UC, but everything else, including the profile name, I really cannot see. Thank you, I got another thumb. We're up to 3. What time is it? We're in good shape. Stop sleeping, it will rain rocks soon. Emergency martial law UC. quick. Gloria, what did you mean about this green sage dying? Oh, and she said she was leaving. Mark, did she ever explain that? Did Gloria ever say what she meant? She said like November 2nd or something, green sage died or whatever. Stop sleeping. It will rain rocks soon. Emergency I'm guessing you mean martial law, you see. And then the next message says F. And then Dalistra, I cannot see your newest message at all. I can see your profile picture, but this crack in the screen really does. I wish I had another way to show that. I just can't see the bottom of the screen. FS, FF, yes, or... I'm sorry, Delistra, I'm not following you. I'm not sure what you mean. Hey, Mark, are you still here? Mark, let me know if you're here. Delisha, you have to send another comment if you want me to see the last one. I see FF, yes, or. But I can't see the last. Well, you retracted it. I can see the end of it where it says retracted now. That's okay. I'm not worried about whatever you want to do, you want to do. Just help me understand if you're asking something. I'll answer whatever I can. If I can. Like, if I know what you're asking, I probably can in some form or another. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. So, Mark, I'm gonna say something right now that I know it sounds delusional. You talk about nuttiness with Robin and everything. I know this sounds nutty. I'm gonna run for president in 2028 as a Democrat, and I'm going to gather up like. See, the thing about the way that our system actually works and stuff that Trump understands is that he was able to gather Republicans. So the only reason why I would choose Democrats over Republicans with like the current situation stuff is because these things, how they go, is that the Democrats will be due to win. Like, you just have to look through history, like the two-party system, it never lets one side get too many. Like, you could see it. Like, the Democrats will win in 2028, no matter who the candidate is. And there'll be a whole different party. The reason why you can see this woke, goofy stuff and all that everything is because of who's in charge. But just the way that it works, if you want to play the game, you have to play the game. Everybody wants to say they're going to be an independent and blah, blah, blah. And I can't even see your message, Mark. I just seen that you were still here, but I could see the last two were just drive through. So I was guessing you said that you were in a drive through, like talking and paying and getting food and shit at the drive through. Excuse me. I need a new message in the chat because all I can see is "will never be in power," but I can't see the first part of it. It's really annoying that blocks part of the chat for doing a live stream. It's been bad since it's been broken for multiple reasons. It blocks the view count on TikTok also. Maybe that ain't an accident, I guess. It was an important part of the screen, though. I did a live call-in on Blackmagic 363 yesterday. I think it was yesterday. If anybody looks at that. It's kind of a game. It does seem that way to me. Can't imagine how it's anything else. All I can see, Mark, is it says Trump is the president-elect. I can't see the rest of it. Just send like a message with a couple like commas or something in it so it moves up that message. Oh, deletion. Trump will never be in power. Please wake up. He's in power already. He is in power. That's one thing that I would have to disagree with you with. It's like, I don't think anybody is in power more than him right now. He's definitely in power, buddy. Trump is the president-elect and is our next POTUS. Facts be told. That is the truth. That is the truth. And we're a lot safer for it than the other way. And that is true. I'm all for progression and stuff, but most of the melanated American females are pretty spiteful today. And they don't understand that the person that gets picked for this job has to go talk people out of killing us all. Oh. Next will not happen. Nature will cause martial law. So what you're saying is that Trump's not going to get inaugurated? No, he is not till January. Anything can happen, but I would say that there is no human being on the planet Earth that is more in power currently, as of this moment. You think that the leaders of these do you really think that Inauguration Day starts the presidency now that it's decided? How do you think these communications work with world leaders of other nations, the powerful ones, the ones that have the big bombs? How do you think this works? Delistra, do you really think that he is not in power? I want you to tell me a yes or no in the chat. Do you really think that Donald John Trump is not in power currently today at this moment that we're speaking to each other on this live stream? Regardless, if you hate him, that is fine. But are you trying to tell me that he's not in power right now? And could you please give me an example of somebody who is more in power than him? There's a couple world leaders that are extremely powerful, but I don't think that they're in more power than him at this moment. I almost think they got to bend the knee. I almost think that we halfway, in a sick way, are getting a king right now, because most of pop culture supports Trump. It's not just rural America. You know what I mean? How they always say it. It's not just where I'm from. Like, they support him in the big cities too. And it's the timeline. It's God's guy. It's God's guy for now. So, I don't know. He's in power. He's really in power too. Trump will stop the killing in Ukraine. Yeah, I hope he stops getting little brown people killed in Palestine too. That's what I expect of him, Mark. I expect for him to stop Netanyahu. I do. I expect him to stop the IDF, because he's already said flat out that he knows Israel don't want peace. They want domination. He knows it. He's been playing this game with them, and I get it. I wouldn't do anything different. What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? It would do no good if Trump was like, oh, well, screw them, and they can't do it no more, and stuff like that, because they'll do it, and then they'll provoke. And they'll keep doing it. He knows. People don't give him credit the way they should, for real. Because he knows how to deal with all of them individually, believe it or not. And he actually does, because he deals with them differently. From the time he shakes their hand, he deals with them differently. But he is in power. Delistra, I can see that you put a new comment. I can only see the last 3 words of it. It says, what I say. I want you to understand that I'm not attacking you, and I'm not attacking what you feel either at all, and I believe that your emotions are valid, but I would tell you that Donald Trump is in power more than any other human being on planet Earth currently, including Joe Biden, the sitting president. Donald Trump wields more power of the presidency as president-elect than Joe Biden wields as the sitting president. And that is a fact. It is reality, and I can show you what I mean. Okay. Well, listen, stuff could happen. I'm not going to sit here and talk like I know everything in the future. I hope, let me put it this way, I hope that Donald Trump is safe. And I hope that he gets a fair chance at his 4 years to do everything that he has made me believe he's actually going to attempt to do. I hope that RFK gets to do what he said he gets to do. I can't just be mad because these are the people doing it. You know what I mean? Like, if they're going to do it, then it's like, cool, finally. I cannot be taken part in something. He is in power. He's more in power than any other human being on the whole entire planet. Any more known, upright, bipedal beings in the universe. He's the most one in power right now. That's my opinion. I don't think anybody else has ever. I don't think Napoleon had what he got now because Napoleon didn't have TikTok. And guess what? Trump has TikTok. He really has it. He has it, but he uses it, and it's not even his team. I can already tell his team's not the one reminding him because he don't even go live at all of his rallies and stuff. It's like when he remembers to use his TikTok. That's like what happens, like when you really got it on your phone. I'm telling you, there's some funny things going on right now. Believe me, within my own closest relationship, it's a problem, Delistra. I understand what everyone thinks, and I know that everyone thinks that the racist country boys is going to just terrorize everyone now. But I don't think that that is anyone's intent for our future. I really don't think so. I like Trump. What I see is the plans and things in their nature will force Democrats to push their button. I just don't think it will work, though, because I would go back to what you said. You asked me about religion and the creator and something about if the creator was real. Yes. Due to higher forces, there will be a plan that doesn't work, again, by people to try to stop him from playing his role that God made him to play. And when that plan unfolds, we'll all see it again, and this time the news won't skip over it the way they did the last time. This time, they'll point them out more. There will be other attempts to stop Donald Trump from being the... And I don't think he'll be the 47th. I think he'll be the 48th. I think that Kamala will step in for Joe Biden before January as the 47th. And then Donald Trump will be the 48th. So be careful with the merchandise you pay to make. Nobody else will tell you that but here on this channel. Be careful with that number 47. Be careful with that number 47 because it might not be the right number for real. And you don't know who will shit, at least for real, I'll just be honest with you. That comment was a little silly. I'll be right back. If anybody stays, but I gotta go and urinate like a human being real quick. Is Mike Green said, "Is this ghost hunting crap?" I had to go pee. I guess it kind of looks like. Let's kick my lighter. It's just, hell, it kind of. Now that you said that, damn, because I've been hearing these noises at night. And this is a really old house in like a West Virginia town. That's the TV light that you see. That's the living room. See my girl's room here. No, we're not hunting ghosts. We don't want no problems with them neither. I'd rather they just do their thing away from me if they're here. I won't bother them. They don't bother me. If we could all do that, that would be cool. Take the phone back outside with me real quick. I can't see on the bottom message. So we agree on what? You said so we agree on that, Delistra. What do we agree on? This is a zero ghost hunting channel. We do not hunt ghosts at all. The only thing we want from ghosts from this channel is to not be attacked by them. Let them do their life and we do our life. And we never even think about each other. I can't see the bottom message. I can see is this ghost hunting crap, and then I can tell it's Delistro's profile picture, and I can see NT. So Delistra, somebody put a period or a comma or something and push send into the chat so it moves the chat up one little. I know that I keep saying this, but I really can't see the bottom one. Alicia, if you want me to see your newest comment, you gotta like move the chat up and just put like a comma or something into the chat so it's a new comment moves it up a little. There's a crack in my screen. No. Deleestra, I can only see Deleestra. I can only see the last two letters of your most recent comment because of a crack in my screen. I can see an N and a T. I cannot see your most recent comment unless another comment pushes that one up above the crack part. That's what I was. Mike Green, I could tell you stuff about, like, I don't know about, like, any of the ghost hunting shows or anything like that, trying to capture stuff on camera, but that's not how you communicate with spirits. I could talk to you about, like, the spirit world if you want to talk about that, but when it comes to ghost hunting, I don't know anything about hunting ghosts. I hunt deer and squirrels and rabbits and turkeys. And then I eat them. But I love them all. And I love the species even more. But I would eat wild game all year round if there was a sufficient water source to harvest enough fish to get it done. Because there ain't enough between deer season, turkey season, small game season, waterfowl season. You can't feed yourself protein all year off a hunt. Not where I'm at. Especially like somebody like me. I have a family of 5 that I'm the dad of. And then I have like a family. So the good thing is that my family are even more efficient hunters than me. I'm the one probably lacking now if we all went hunting, because I really haven't. I've been in the wilderness, but I haven't done the hunting that they have in the last handful of years, or really the last decade. But we all grew up. We all learned the same things. They talk shit. My cousins really are good at hunting, though. They are good at it. They're better at it than they would get credit for. They just don't have shows or anything, but like they're really good at it, because all it is interpreting like your observations, everything your senses take in, your eyes, your ears, everything though. Smell, touch, and taste are all part of it too, even though that you might not think that. They become it somewhere along the lines. At some point you go like this. For something you go like this. And then like the smell and the hearing and shit's obvious. Like you're gonna use that. But you taste something somewhere. Somewhere you do. If you're out there long enough. My family don't hunt ghosts though. It's hunt like deer and shit. Ghosts are around. Not after you, for real. I wouldn't mind a little. I mean, it depends. I don't want to hear from any ghosts if they can't do anything for me. I mean, if I can do something for them, which I know I can feed them. I can place things, make altars, light candles and stuff like that, and empower them if I want to. any group of them. I can go round up any cemetery I want. With a box of dollar store white candles. I can. I can just take a dollar store fucking box of dollar store candles and go to some random city in town and go into their cemetery and round up their ancestors. And have, like, right, sit back. It's scary, isn't it? I just don't want the tobacco product to be shown on camera. I'm not trying to be weird and keep going off screen, but I'm smoking. What did we agree on, though, Delistra? Nobody's ever commented again since I started talking. It was better when I was off screen. Oh well. Guess it's dang, we're over an hour. I'm about to cut this off if nobody's talking. Facts be told. I'm really just here for the conversating back and forth with the chat. That's the whole entire purpose that I'm even doing this. It's like accountability with YouTube. I'm doing this to like show YouTube that I will do it. But that never got a mind of its own. It's a light in front of the house. Alright, well, we're almost to my birthday number 118, which is January 18th, 1991. That's also my oldest child, my daughter's birthday, January 18th, and my favorite aunt. Because she's the only aunt that actually cared about me enough to speak to me. I shouldn't say that. I have a couple good aunts. They just don't talk to me. They don't talk to me at all. They don't send me any messages or anything like that. And I've even messaged them multiple times about important matters, and they don't really talk to me. I don't know. I have good family on each side. I really do. I don't know why everybody's so distant now. I think it has to do with death. I think death fucked everybody up. I really do. My cousin Jared is actually somebody that could be like my friend, but I don't see or talk to him anymore. I'm gonna cut this off. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Stay up.